Hey guys, welcome back. This isn't a weekly update, but this is an update as to I'm actually considering carnivore. Now, I've been talking to many of you over the last week on my last two videos, and the responses to my video and to my progress are really overwhelming, and I thoroughly appreciate it. Now, the main discussion has been carnivore, so we're gonna take a trip out to Eagle River. A really close friend of mine, used to be a coworker, called me up immediately after making my last video and said, "Hey man, you know, I can hook you up with some connections. You can get more affordable meat prices doing it this way." So we're gonna head out to Eagle River. It's about 15 miles or so. Actually, maybe 8 miles. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up on a map. But it's in Eagle River, and I'm in Anchorage, so we got to take a quick trip up. We have to take a quick trip up the highway to go check this place out, and hopefully I can get a pretty decent deal on some frozen beef patties, and that'll get me started. Now, I'm not going to dive right into carnivore straight away. I need to mentally prepare myself and hopefully make this happen. Now I'm riding around with my two lovely daughters, and they're going to join me with the trip. And girls, I want you to say hi.
Hi.
Okay, now we're going to get ready to go, and hopefully this video turns out fantastic again. Thank you guys for all being here. Wow, it's not very busy here today. This should be in a good little adventure. All right, gang, we made it here to Mike's Quality Meat in Eagle River. Yeah, my girls love this shirt. This is my Superman shirt. I used to wear this all the time when I was in better shape. And 16 weeks ago now, actually, I wasn't able to fit in this shirt. So we're gonna try to improve that even more and start getting ourselves set up for the carnivore diet. Come on, girls. Oh, it smells so good in here. Wow. Hello, how are you today? Wow, we got beef oxtail, $9.99 a pound. Beef shank, looks like $7.99 a pound. Beef soup, wow, that sounds good too. Beef back ribs, $10.99 a pound. No, they got some great prices here. Oh, look at all this stuff. Rump roast. Goodness.
I got red.
Oh, yeah?
She got pink.
Very nice.
And look, there's some with money inside.
Look at all these spices. Ribeye steak is $22.99. New York steak is $16.99 a pound. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got a total bill of $76.11. This package here is USDA New York steak. I got 1.65 pounds at $11.99 a pound, which really isn't that bad. That's cheaper than the stores. And the sale price is $19.78. So we're going to cook these up here probably soon and check those out and see how they are. Now for the big behemoth bag, we got the extra lean ground beef for now, 10.73 pounds, and that came in at $56.33. So I need to get this out of the bag, and I need to get it all packaged up. And you always got to pay the kitty tax. But anyhow, we're going to get that all bagged up, put in storage bags. And I'm going to leave some of it out because we're going to make some of it for dinner later or maybe tomorrow. And then hopefully we're just going to get this week kick-started. I did forget to buy bacon while I was there. I was kind of bummed out when I left there because I just wasn't thinking straight when I was in there. I was just so happy to get a real good deal on this meat. Now, according to him and all the other stores that I've checked around at, his prices are easily $3 cheaper than all the regular grocery stores, even Walmart included. So, I mean, the only place that might even come close or even in the ballpark could be Costco if they were having a sale on certain things. But even Costco is going to be higher priced than going to a meat market. So up here in Alaska, it makes a lot more sense to go to a meat market like this and try to get your meat that way. You're going to get a much better value. And, you know, buying meat like this just makes a whole lot more sense anyways. You're going to use this meat even in the summertime. You're going to make burgers. It's just going to be a lot easier for the kids and stuff. So just why not just go to the meat market and get your stuff at a discount? Now, if they have extras or stuff left over, because these places do supply beef products to the restaurants, you know, that might be, you know, a great thing too, because if they have too many products left over in the freezer, you can get a discount at that time. You know, just it's a hit and miss, and it's also one of those things you just kind of got to get to know the business owner in order to get the best deals possible. Okay, so this is basically what I'm doing for preparation for carnivore. Now I'm going to start, you know, focusing on the eggs, and the steak is going to be my first thing that I'm going to start consuming. I will need to get out and find some healthier style bacon. Now I did buy some bacon on a Walmart trip not too long ago, the Sam's Choice, or the Great Value brand. That's what it was, Great Value. Now that particular type of bacon did have a lot of stuff in it that I didn't approve of, or stuff that's not necessarily something I want inside my body for this potential weight loss that we're trying to get here. So like the next 100 pounds is going to be a bit more difficult, I believe. All the carnivore information that I'm finding so far seems to be very helpful. The community that's wrapped around this seems to be a very loving community. Everybody seems to care, and they've had such great success with their own stories that they just want to help share their experience too, and that's super huge, beneficial. You know, all the comments that are being made, the recommendations to other YouTube channels and certain people to follow. Dr. Berg was a big topic in the comments. Dr. Ken Berry, he was another big topic in the comment section, and I appreciate that. I mean, I don't care if I, you know, might have heard it, you know, 30 or 40 times through all the comments I've read, and it's all helpful information, and I truly try to get back to every single one. I really wasn't expecting to get that many comments on that video or this big of a response. It's not something that I'm used to. I'm used to making videos and next to nobody watches them. At least it feels that way. So we're just going to keep on plugging along. We're going to see how I end up at the end of this week. I do my weigh-ins every Saturday, and I do my very best to try to get a video up before the end of the weekend. At latest, I try to get it up by Monday. So you can almost count on that every week. If something happens where I fall off the face of the planet, the wife will just make a community post and say, you know, I might have had an accident or something silly like that. I'm going to muscle on with this, and we're going to take carnivore extremely seriously. So I just wanted to pat everybody on the back for pushing me in this direction, because I needed a nudge. I definitely needed a nudge. And also, as I said before, it was something that gave me a lot of anxiety, especially with the price of ribeyes, you know, being up like $21.99. And I'm hearing people, oh, I eat a ribeye every day. Well, that's $21.99 a pound, and like the average ribeye steak is, you know, 3/4 of a pound, half a pound. That's still a pretty big investment, especially if you're going to do that every single day. Now, I do understand those people that said that these meals do become cheaper, mainly because you're not buying all the extra processed foods. Now, I appreciate those of you that did open my eyes and, you know, let me realize that, okay, there is an affordable way to do this, and I just need to get over the fact that I think it's expensive. Now, that was another thing. That was another excuse that I had for not losing weight in the first place. It just seemed like I had one excuse after the other for not even starting to lose weight. And then once I just got fed up, I'm like, okay, well, I got the fasting going. I got a few different routines, you know, kind of planned out. And I just need to work on the next step of all of this, which is going to be, doing carnivore for at least 30 days and seeing how I feel. I'm going to try to do this as strict as possible. I'm probably going to make, the official start of it next weekend. I could make today the official start, but I'm not sure how well I'm going to do up until next weekend. So we're just going to play the rest of this time by ear. And I just hope everybody's patient with me. And for those of you that have been here this entire time through this journey, I want to thank you, because, you make mention that you've been here through the entire journey, and you've watched my first video where I was extremely large and I was kind of incompetent on camera, and it was hard for me to talk. I wasn't confident. I didn't have much confidence at that time. And as I made more videos, I became a bit more confident. I became a bit more goofy. I try to just be as natural as can be, because I don't want to be putting myself out there like a fake. I mean, I'm just an average person. I live in a trailer home in Alaska. I drive all used vehicles. I'm not making any money doing this type of stuff, but this is the important type of stuff to me, to show people the road that I walked on. And that's more important than making money any day of the week. I'll figure this out. I'll get this handled. The more weight I lose, the more useful I'll be, especially at work and around the house. I mean, it's already made a ton of changes. More helpful around the house. I'm not scared to pick up stuff when it falls on the floor. I used to yell and bark at the kids, hey, you're short, pick that up. Well, that doesn't happen anymore, because I can bend over now. I can tie my shoes. I can get dressed. I don't have to, lean on something and just try to put my feet in the underwear. Now, that's another thing. Oh, wow, I forgot all about that. Nothing fits anymore. I have a ton of clothes, and I got rid of all of my clothes for the most part in this size right now. I was lucky to still have this shirt. And as you can see, the edges here are just getting kind of frayed out because I've worn it for so many years. I'm going to have to start reinvesting in new clothes pretty soon. And I'm really pushing hard to get this next 100 pounds to come off, because I don't want to invest in clothes right now. Now, another 50 pounds off, once I get to that point, yeah, okay, I might start investing in some clothes, because after that, it'll be another 50 pounds to lose. And then, my clothes might be a little bit baggy, but I'm okay with that. So now, what am I going to do next? Well, I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to start doing some more research on carnivore with help of all of you guys. I appreciate that. And hopefully I'm going to get this video up by this afternoon at the latest if I can, because I got to start working for the week. And when I'm working for the week, I don't have time to mess around with videos. I get up in the morning, I respond to comments as quick as I can. And if I don't get to your comments, it's not my fault. I mean, I try as hard as I can to respond to everybody in a personal way, because I feel that's more important than just having subscribers and views. The personal connection that I can have with all of you is really what's helping me get to the next level. So we're going to try carnivore out because of all of you. And I just wanted to thank every single one of you. We'll see you in the next one, guys.